In a world with many similarities to our own, there lies two planets that are both experiencing societal turmoil. One of them, the planet Remus, there lies a town named Hazel that is on the outskirts of one of the busiest cities on the planet. While society is strained with cultural change, in this town, there are beings that no one has seen and struggle not to be found as time goes on. The following is the story of some of the people who end up finding them through no fault of their own. This is Hazeltown Story.
Alright, well, Bobby will just look around, tilt his head back, and yell, "Alright, ball's in your court, Proof Rock."
You do not hear a response.
We'll be mighty annoyed if this little shit makes us do this in every pavilion in the park until we find the right one.
Want me to send out some of the drones?
Sure.
Actually, I will. Never mind.
Drone away.
Yep. All right. Just Elma starts doing her thing. Put the drones out. See what the ratings we get for every area.
From what you can tell, there is nothing that is a particular spike.
Do I smell anything off?
No.
Damn.
Well, then yeah, we're just going to walk around to each pavilion and rinse and repeat, shout, "Balls in your court, Proof Rock," in each one. Absence of any other plan.
People wondering if this large dragon man's having some sort of psychotic break.
I'd say there's like 4 pavilions in this thing, and the third one that you do this, there are people that are setting up for an exhibition that's going to happen. And they kind of hear you, and they kind of look at you, and one of them kind of very cautiously walks up to you and asks if they could help you.
That depends. Is your name Proof Rock?
It's not.
We're supposed to meet our friend Proof Rock here.
I don't know anyone by the name of Proof Rock.
Well, then I'm afraid you can't help us.
They just kind of walk away. They continue setting up statues for what looks to be some sort of exhibit.
Hey, what's the exhibit? What's this exhibit for anyway? Is this related back to the school?
Is that Elmis asking the
Yeah,
person?
it's Elmis asking the person.
This is it's an exhibit of a number of local artists in the area, particular some sculpture, some various dioramas and mannequin art.
Is it any good?
The person who you can tell that this is very much someone in the art scene looks at you and just kind of goes, "Well, I think it's very good. I don't know how you will like it."
That was also not a question, Kerr. Is it good?
Is it good? It's pretentious as shit. There is artistic quality, but goddamn, these are very insufferable people.
The ball's in your court, Bob B.
Yes, I'm looking. Hang on. Tell me, friend, who put this little installation together?
You mean like these various statues, like this actual, or who is going to be putting on this exhibition?
Both. Who's the artist?
This is this is one of the, the standard council led initiatives or art initiatives of local artists. Trying to get people like the spotlight. There's a number of various artists around here. I don't exactly have all the names offhand.
How about the individual who's responsible for putting this together? Then, what's their name?
Like the council representative?
Yes.
I don't. The person goes, "I don't know if actually I'm allowed to tell you or not."
Come on, friend. It'll just stay between us. You have my word. And I'll do a charm check.
Okay. Your effect is going to be standard. Or at least base effect standard. I guess technically at the moment it's controlled. Like, you're not, like, doing anything, like, you're, at the moment, not doing anything weird.
Let's see.
I'm glad you clarified at the moment.
Look, the
Oh,
touching of the exhibits has not occurred yet, but it is an inevitability, I have a feeling.
Let's see. Yep.
2, 4,
Wow.
3, 3, 4, 5. That is a mixed success. Let's see. What is the mixed part of it? I will say what will happen is, I would say they'll kind of think about, like, oh, they might be someone you know. So it's like, well, I can't really say who it is, but I guess if you're asking, like, you might know them, it's, I know their name starts with a, I know that, I know it's a Molly.
As a matter of fact, I do know this person. Yes, this has been most helpful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Bobby will walk off with the others. Once they're away, he'll say, well, nothing really learned here. This little shit has apparently not bothered to show up for a meeting.
Great.
So we want to try our luck at the 4th pavilion.
Might as well. We've already tried the
Yeah.
other ones, and like we're probably going to need to come back to this one anyway if they're setting up a statue exhibit. So let me just put a couple cameras around in case there's some magic stuff.
Yeah, you do that.
Does Elvis run into trouble putting around some cameras, or?
Nah, I would say if you do it like, nah, I'm gonna make there's not enough happening that it really would cause a scene.
Okay.
If it did, you could just lie and say you're helping set up.
Okay, as you enter the 4th pavilion, you, so the 4th pavilion doesn't have anything in it. At least it looks to be rather empty, but it's just like open, like, space.
All right. Well,
But
Bobby will once again shout, "Balls in your court, Proof Rock." If you're not gonna show up now, I don't know why you bothered to have us come out here.
Let's see. I'm just trying to think how to do this.
You're mentioning Ravi's just sitting on a bench nearby enjoying the show.
That's your later that Bobby will point at Aravia and like give motion for her to open the box containing Sophie.
Okay. Ravi just points at the box and just gives Bobby a confused look.
Yes, open the box.
I'm trying to think. Let me look at my thing real. As you go into, like, I'm trying to think out of, like, how to do this. You notice that, like, there are some boards, or there's you know, can be like those little boards that have, like, you'd like pin the notes to. That happens to be blank. Like, you know, like where like community center would like put a bunch of flyers for things that are happening. You notice one that doesn't have, like, you are just standing there. And as you are standing there, you hear a beeping, like a repeated beeping that sounds like almost like that encoding, like something encoding Morse code. It's not Morse code, but it's like something that sounds like it.
Okay.
And bulletin board, yes. And you hear it, and then you hear the beeping kind of fade towards the bulletin board, to which you see a. Sorry, I just heard something in the other room. You see on the bulletin board a very kind of looks a thing that it looks like something is being projected onto the board with like the little lights on the thing that says you just see it in light just say congratulations you won, like a really cheesy game show kind of thing. And you notice that there are a you notice then that there is a one of the posters that's on this bulletin board gets like very much like almost like it starts to glow.
All right. Well, Bobby will go over and see what it is.
It is a poster for the it is a poster for the local exhibit that you noticed, the one that they were likely setting up for. That happens to notice that it was a mannequin show that also will feature some. It will have a exhibition of a robotic dance of like look at the advancement of robotics. These like it's like some dancing robots, and one of them it's like the Great Robotic Clown Show or something like that.
Oh my god, that's it. This is what they're doing with. Ugh.
Truly, the most evil plans. Bobby will just turn away and shout again. Can we have an actual conversation, please? We have stuff to discuss.
You hear what sounds like a definitive something that this is not in universe, but just as if you've ever had a Roomba or been by a Roomba that has eaten a bunch of cords and it makes a very sad noise. That is the noise that you hear.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, where's the Ravia with the box at the moment?
I figured that. I figured that, or you just sitting down, or I didn't know if you were in the thing as well.
Yeah, no, she's still sitting at the bench. It's like, you gotta motion her over or something.
Bobby did.
Oh, yeah. She just slowly gets up and just walks on over. So, what's going on?
Open the box. Time for Sophie to have a meetup.
Wakey, Haravia says as she slowly opens the box.
Bobby will point in instructions and says, as promised, we brought Sophie.
You hear from that a very sharp set of beeps. And by the way, all these beeps are coming from it almost feels like you cannot pinpoint the location of it.
Does the Ravia sense anything?
Aravia happened. What you notice is that roughly like attached to the ceiling of this pavilion, or at least like a little part that you can consider part of the ceiling, is some sort of strong signature.
Could I hypothetically reach it with my arms?
No, this is like very high up. Not very high. Like it's like a good ceiling height.
You know what? Kind of tired of playing games. Hey, Bobby, hold this for a second. And Aravia hands Bobby the box.
Bobby will accept it.
Okay.
So now Bobby's going to stand back and watch the show.
Aravia just picks up a rock off the ground real quick. It's a sizable one, a little bit bigger than a pebble. And winds up to fucking huck it where she senses the signature from.
Let's find a rock. I mean, I think it's rock.
A large boulder the size of a small boulder.
Yes. Okay. So you. Okay, so I take it that what action are you using for this, and why is it aim?
Fuck you.
I feel like if you're picking up, okay, are you going to intimidate it?
One physical ability you don't have.
I know.
Like even Queen has 1 point in aim.
Like there are some points where it's like, yes, you were supposed to give me it, but also, okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not a good shot, but I am a shot. Let's give it a go.
Do you want help and/or to push?
Yes, I could use the help, and I will absolutely push.
Okay, so Elvis is just going to is giving her pointers on mathing out where you.
What are my we're playing Scorch Earth? What is the angle and power meter?
Exactly.
Because what action roll were you thinking of using?
I don't know.
Because the thing is, Smash will not work.
Is it Smash? I see Strike, thank you.
You know what I mean. You are not physically hitting this thing within melee range.
No, I'm fine with aiming with my really non-existent aim stat because this is fun.
Okay. So you're to push. So you have 1 die.
Yeah.
Or at least with the assistance, which that I think what costs.
Actually, does assist stack?
I think.
And yes, Bobby will also help. Having the only person here who actually knows how to shoot.
Also, I assume my stress is back up again.
Yes. I will give you your stress back.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'll push it as well for 3 dice.
Okay, so you have 3 dice. Do you want to take a devil's bargain?
You know, I don't think I need it.
Okay.
But could I possibly activate Beacon?
Let's see.
Take plus 1d whenever you gather information about the supernatural by any means.
I'm just looking at something.
If not, I already know another thing I can use in my arsenal at the very least.
Were you by chance going to do taking all the groceries inside of 1 trip?
Okay, no, but also yes. I was gonna do anything's a weapon because it's a fucking rock.
You know what? Actually, yes, that one actually does. So you're at 4D.
Yeah.
Okay, I think.
Does Beacon apply?
Does Beacon apply? No. You are not gathering. You are actually anti-gathering information.
Okay. Position.
Your position. Since you don't have the advantage in this situation, it is risky.
Mm-hmm.
And your effect is going to be. I'm going to say your effect is going to be. It's going to be base limited because you can't see it.
Okay. 4 dice. Let's go.
4 dice. You crit.
Hell yeah.
Just gonna punch a hole in that roof.
4662. Okay, so your crit. It does increase the base. It does increase the effect. Actually, what was the rule on a crit? I don't know why I was searching in the Google like that would have it. Mechanics. I want to say that there was something special about crits with technically an attack roll. Okay, it just says you do it with increased effect. I just want to double check to make sure. Okay, you definitely hit it. And then what is the amount of? Because what? Plus 1d. Don't you also? Oh, it's strike unarmed, so technically that doesn't count.
No, but 1 damage is 1 damage, especially against a small target.
Oh yeah, especially since most also armed. I just want to double check when it terms like how much damage it should do. It does not count as a punch or a kick, so it does not attack twice. And yeah, so you chuck the rock at the thing. You notice that as you hit it, you the way you see it, you throw it at the source of the thing, and what you see is the rock bounce off of, or like connect with something and fall to the ground, or like the rock just falls to the ground. You see now on the ceiling something kind of emit like a few sparks, and what you can see on the ceiling is what looks to be a robotic spider.
You stole. Wait, it can only Aravia see the robotic spider?
No, everyone can see it now.
No, I broke the cloaking from hucking a rock at it.
Someone stole my design.
That's that tech world, isn't it?
Ooh,
Always
okay.
potion at each other's shit.
Okay, now it's personal.
Well, I believe you're up then. Time to use some of that technomancy.
All right, yeah. Wait, go ahead. Oh, I thought you were gonna say something, Lolo. That's why.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Is there anything like a technomancy that can let me just like backtrace that?
Let me take a look. I think technically you need to be technomancy. You don't have an access to control it, so you can't overload it. You could, technically you could try remote control.
All right, let's go. We'll try that and interface.
Let's see if you can control device you mean. And yeah, I'd give you that through
Interface, and Elvis is gonna push for this because she's pissed.
Okay. Also, your effect is you are within short range, so this is going to cost 1 stress.
Okay. And so this is controlled or what position?
Well, it's going to be risky because you are effectively in combat at this point.
And effect?
Your effect is going to, since you can see it, it's going to be standard. I was going to say technically it's wounded, so.
Well, I'll roll the dice, and then you can, if you think the effect changes.
Yeah, let's see what your thing is. 5, 4, 3, 5.
Right, this thing, I need to know who's did this design.
See, the thing is that there's a couple ways I can do this that I don't know whether or not it's actually technically a greater effect than if you had fully succeeded. You know what? I want to do this because it's more fun. What happens is that you try and control it, but it fights back, and in the process, its internal maneuvering system basically completely crashes, which includes the thing that was keeping it upright on the ceiling, meaning that it basically falls down and just crashes. It just shatters.
Well, hold on. Do we have time for, I guess we have the same number, either Torpid or myself, to make a maneuver roll to catch it?
I don't know, actually.
I apologize. That was the sound of Ollie hopping up.
Okay.
Like, there's nothing impeding either of us.
I would say, you know what? Yeah, since you hadn't, you know what? Might as well. Bobby can try and maneuver for it. I would say your effect is going to be, since it's kind of something you're not quite on the draw. It is going to be an unlimited effect. It's also going to be, since it is very actively pissed off, it is going to be desperate.
Okay. Let me double check.
See, we didn't touch the art though, Lolo. We didn't touch the art.
You did not, in fact, touch the art.
Alright.
Okay, that's a 3 and a 5. So that's a mixed success. I would say that you kind of get to bat it away So, like, I'm kind of imagining that you run towards and you try and, like, position yourself in a way to get underneath it. But as you kind of reach out, the thing gets a zap off on you, and you take, like, you get you get a very good electric shock from it, which I believe is 2 harm.
All right.
Like, you just basically stuck a fork in a light socket.
That wouldn't be the first time Bobby's done that.
But as you do it, you kind of do that, and you kind of bat it away so that it lands a little softer. It still crunches a little bit.
But doesn't shatter.
Bobby will shake his hand and go, ow. All right. When do you want to take care of that?
Yep. Thank you for the save, and now let's start taking this thing apart because I want to know who's trying to steal my design.
Oh, the thing is still active, by the way.
Okay. Okay.
It just didn't die.
Okay, you know what? I'm built different, so I'm gonna jump it.
Okay. You have a few okay, so you have a few options here.
Mm-hmm.
So what action do you want to do?
I mean, I'm not allowed to blow it up, so
You can try and strike it with the intent of trying to disable it.
okay, you said it, not me.
Just given an option.
Yeah, sure. I will try to, let's say, dismantle it with my fist, delicately, painfully.
I will say that doing this, so here's how I'm going to work this. Since it's kind of now taken a few battings that it's not meant to do, I'm going to say, and you don't know the mechanisms necessarily of how this thing works. So that's why your effect is going to be limited.
And what is my position?
Your position is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be risky or desperate. Because you have seen that it is actively hostile. But since you kind of have it's a risky.
I think you mean controlled.
Okay, it's controlled.
No, wait, no. It is risky. It's effect that is
So your effect is going to be standard.
Cool. Yeah, okay. I'll hit it normally, gently, delicately with my fist. Yes, Ollie? You start twitching.
Oh, I was saying, Ollie cannot help assist you with this roll.
I don't know. I will have you know he's an expert at hitting small things. He once splashed blood on my fucking shoes from killing a mouse.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you just...
No. It wasn't a dick joke. Fuck you.
No, I was thinking... I was not thinking that. I did, for some reason, there'd be just some blood here that you just managed to...
Straight up, one day I walk out into the foyer. Foyer? What the fuck? It's not that kind of house. It's fucking, who cares? I walk to the front door, and I just see on my shoes blood and a dead mouse next to them. I'm like, God damn it, Ollie. Either way, standard. We'll go with 5. Because I'm a ball sportsman.
Yep.
Excuse me, a combat sportsman. Yeah, and I think that's good enough abuse for now.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6.
Yeah, there is a 6 there. 3, 1,
so
3,
I hit that
6.
piece of shit twice.
Yeah.
2 tiny pokes.
Here's what I'm gonna have you. So you kind of look down at it. You see it's trying to move, and you see it kind of do that. You basically take your foot down, and it's like you can see that it's kind of like a spider's kind of thing. So it's like, well, naturally, I'm just gonna go for the legs. So you just stomp on the legs.
Uh-huh. Quick question. When you say the taser requires ammunition?
Since it's magically produced, probably not, but let me check to see how this works. Let's see. I forgot, do I have combat Okay, so now it's about combat. Risky. You perform what you're attempting to do. Attacks do full damage. Enemies may not attack in retaliation, but may position themselves. Okay, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So you basically on one stomp take out like 4 of the legs, and the other stomp you take out the remaining 4. So you basically break the legs off this thing, and it cannot move.
I just fucking hold its legs down with my 2 feet, what's left of them, and then just grip it and rip it. Hey, Elvis, I got you a gift.
Thank you. We're going to take when we get back home. I'm taking this thing apart because someone's trying to get on my shit. So
I will say this: as you break the thing, as you can render it like inoperable, you can feel something about the you can feel, since you feel like the presence of like you do feel a presence that would be associated with like a sylph inside the robot. As you break the robot now starts to, you almost can sense that it's starting to feel pain.
Okay.
Fuck, this is a still thing,
Look.
power thing, isn't it?
You started this shit, okay? I don't feel as bad.
Bobby will just simply present the open box to Aravi and says, "Well, Sophie has a roommate now, once again."
Yeah, that's actually the thing that I was going to say. As you bring the box closer to the wreckage of the spider drone, Aravia can sense that actually there seems to be some sort of transfer going on, and you don't feel the presence within the drone anymore.
Cool. Thanks for the quick thinking, Bobby. You just saved me a lot of trouble.
Oh, what you mean?
Whatever was in there was not happy. It was feeling a bit of pain, which fuck it. But now we're good. So Elmis, you can just do your thing.
Okay, I'm
What do you
taking
mean?
this.
Where'd it go?
Sophie's the one to ask about that.
As this happens, and as you kind of say that, you feel in the crystal that Sophie is in, you feel like, and this is mostly Aravia, you feel like there's a shift in the demeanor of the crystal, or the presence within the crystal. And you hear within a voice a softer voice, or like a voice similar to Sophie's that's rather soft, but you can feel a little bit of panic in its voice, basically saying, this throws this all in, like, this is bad.
Well, that's bad.
I don't know what's going to happen now.
To what?
We needed to do our thing for Drew. I don't know where you destroyed the body. I can't get back to him.
It's fine. Just gotta tell us where he is.
I don't know. Like, he picks me up when I'm not active, or when I wasn't active. So now I'm not going to be able to get back to where I was supposed to go.
It's fine. We got our good buddy Elmis here who can figure it out.
What's Sophie saying?
Not Sophie. It's the other one. What's her name, quick?
I'm debating. I will say that even though like it can hear Bobby and Elmis, but it can't like talk to them. It's like yes, my name is Charlotte.
Okay, her name's Charlotte.
Huh, you're wrong. But anyway, so because I thought we said Pride Rock I thought we were going to be Pride
Yeah, well,
Proof
evidently
rock.
that little shit didn't bother to show up, so.
I came here on behalf of Proof Rock.
Proof Rock needs to wipe their own ass is the problem I'm hearing.
Proof Rock had other things to attend to that I'm not fully certain what they are.
Sounds like an excuse.
We kind of have been. Yes, we have been doing this for Drew, but we kind of all have been giving only a certain amount of information just so he seems kind of determined to get something done.
Look, little lady, I'm tired of being given the runaround, which is why we're in this whole situation anyway. I got tased once. My buddy here got tased. Fucking just let Elmas do their work. You can hang out with Sophie, chatter, chitter, whatever. I don't give a shit right now. If you're not going to be helpful, then shut the fuck up.
Well, I'm just concerned because when I don't make it back to the drop-off point, which I can tell you where that is, I don't know what he's going to do.
Well, then we can go to the drop-off point, and Elmas can disassemble the spider. That's easy.
Well, I think that once it's like that body, it's in pretty bad shape, and I'm pretty certain he's going to recognize when it's not that.
Nah, you got to trust in Elmas. Don't worry. Especially because I'm pretty sure your buddy stole the tech.
If you can help out with that and get the thing back to the point, I'll be more than willing to help you.
What's our time limit?
We have my tasks are pretty not time sensitive, so my activation would be about a few days.
Yo, Elmas, you got a few days to fix that thing.
Oh, a few days? That's it? Oh, I thought it would be that's plenty of time.
You hear that, Charlotte?
You had me worried that we were going to have to do this in a few hours.
If you can, I can tell you exactly where to drop it off. Now,
cool.
I would hope that I would just bring just the drone. I would not try and intervene with this because I don't know what spooking. Though, granted, I actually don't necessarily know what takes part in the dropping ritual because I deactivate between that time.
Out of curiosity, can your buddy Drew even hear you?
No. You destroyed the link.
Oh. No, I meant in general.
Yes.
See, Elvis, I fucking told you. You're the weird one.
What? No, Bobby can't hear either.
I'm not debating this, friend.
I'm sorry, both of you are so fucking stupid, okay?
Whatever, just, I need to, look, Elmas hands off Bobby like a list of parts. Here's what I can tell from first glance you might need for repairs, and I need some stuff to make a subtle tracking device to put in this as well, because there's no way we're turning this back over without a tracking device.
That's agreed. And I think I can do you one better than this. For all the whole Sophie said way back at the start of this that the Drew wanted to make Dewey a body, right?
Yeah.
Well, as it happens, I know some people that can help us with that.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with having Elmas make a full ass body.
Come on, let's go. Yeah. Elmas is extremely. You see her eyes light up in that. Let's fucking go.
Yes, let's.
Christ, we're never gonna hear the end of this.
Previous episodes of Hazeltown Story can be found at BeKindRewind.hazel.town or radio.hazel.town. If you would like to know more about the universe and have an interest in video games, you can watch LoloDePuzlo's Journal, our sister show, that can be found at theater.hazel.town or BeKindRewind.hazel.town. If you would like to keep up to date with Lolo, you can follow them at co-host or BlueSky at LoloDePuzlo. There is also a Discord server in which you can potentially catch episodes being recorded live at club.hazel.town. Thank you for listening to Hazeltown Story. I welcome you to come back for more.